We're continuing to head north today through the Chiang Dao district, broadly following the Ping River. This is it here. Ping River looked so much smaller there, didn't it? But that's because it splits in two and rejoins again. So strictly speaking, it was half of the Ping River. It's about 36 miles today through rural areas mainly, countryside. I don't know where all this water's come from. My best guess is that it's overzealous watering of a rice paddy. Starting to see a few hills in the distance now. I think today will be a little bit up and down, but no really big hills. We've obviously stumbled across some kind of race. It's a bit hot to me to be running. Well, I guess people watching this might think when you are cycling, it's cooler on a bike, you get a bit of a breeze. This is a nice little stretch, really not much traffic at all, and very pretty scenery. It's very hazy today. Actually, it's been hazy for the last few weeks. It's caused by all the forest fires at this time of the year that are quite normal, apparently. We have to take this main road for the next 10 miles or so. Actually, there is an alternative. We could go right up on a tiny little track over the top of the hills, but just too steep for us to do today. Too steep and too long. And actually, we are getting some nice views along this road, even if there is quite a bit of traffic. There's fewer roads as we get further north in Thailand, especially where there's mountains. This one's not too bad actually, and it, as I say, it's pretty views. As always, the downhill is just so much more fun than the uphill. Both feeling a little bit tired now. In all honesty, it's not been too bad. The gradients haven't been all that steep. It all adds up. We've just turned off the main road, which is great. And should be just little roads and tracks all the way now to the hotel. It's always lovely cycling through the forest, and you get a nice bit of dappled shade. Not that the sun is all that strong with all of the pollution around. Nevertheless, it is still hot today. A little over 30 at the moment, so all shade is good. That is such a cool looking mountain up ahead. Luckily we don't have to go over the top of it. Always makes for a better mountain in my view. Gonna stop at this temple in a cave. This place is called Wat Chiang Dao. We saw people worshipping an effigy of the monk who created this place in Chiang Mai. It is a very cool cave. I can see why they wanted to worship here. We've had to get a guide to take us a bit deeper into the cave. She's just saying a little prayer here. Our guide's been pointing out these absolutely enormous spiders to us. This one's about the size of my hand. Honestly, I'm not kidding, it's huge. After seeing all those spiders, I noticed that the ground was just crawling and things were jumping. Felt I'd just walked into Shehov's lair from Lord of the Rings. Thankfully, on closer inspection, it turned out to be grasshoppers on the ground.
No. Oh my goodness, really? Wow, okay. Gosh. It doesn't... Oh my goodness me. Oh god, there's a spider down there. Or something jumping.
It'll be a cricket.
There's plenty of bats in this cave too. I would say there's plenty of food for them, but those spiders look way too big for the bats. Well, that cave was very cool, although I think it's fair to say I was out of my comfort zone for a fair chunk of time. I'm not really very keen on spiders. That's the sweet corn harvest. Just love the way they pile these lorries so high. Don't these mountains here look absolutely stunning? We're just coming up to our hotel now. It's just down here on the left. It's the Marisa Resort Hotel. And we've got a couple of nights here, which is nice.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
This felt harder than it should have today. I don't know why. Oh dear me. But we are now here sat in this nice restaurant looking out over these women doing a spot of gardening. What could be better?